Hi YouTube, remember me? I'm that girl that made the one video about the dumb phone and it keeps on getting comments, and for some reason people keep on subscribing to me even though I haven't posted a video in like 2 months. And this is beer. Delicious. My camera is at 35% battery and I'm by myself. So that's why we're here today. 2 months later. Cool. Looking back on the last couple of months, it's amazing how much my life has changed and how little of it I have actually shared with the internet. Because when things start getting exciting, I start disappearing. So I've lived in DC for about May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. 6 months. That's a long time. And I'm pretty sure I already made a video about some of the things I enjoyed and some of the things that I didn't enjoy about DC, but now that I've lived here a little longer, I think I have a better insight into what I actually like and don't like. However, I'm the type of person who still lives in a little bubble of comfort and doesn't like to go outside of that bubble of comfort. So I figured out what my bubble of comfort is here, and I haven't really ventured outside of it too much. One of the big things that I really enjoy about DC is the metro rail system. It's not perfect by any means, but it gets me to where I want to go without having to take a car, and that's pretty awesome because I hate driving. I don't really like the responsibility of a car or the fear of getting in an accident, so the metro rail system is perfect for me because someone else does the driving and I just sit back and relax and listen to my music. Something I've noticed about DC that, especially in the recent last couple of days, that I don't really enjoy, and this is kind of weird to say, but the lack of variety in fashion. Like, who am I to be talking about fashion? I'm not a fashionista, but I do enjoy interesting clothing. Everybody here dresses like this professional, which that makes sense. Those are the types of jobs that are here. But I would think moving to a city there would be more interesting types of fashion. And I did see a woman on the metro today who had an interesting coat and shoes on, so I did enjoy that. But for the most part, suits and ties and black pencil skirts and it's boring. It's boring. Boring. Makes me wish I lived in New York City where the fashion is interesting. But alas, I am not there. I am so much happier here. I don't know if this has anything to do with DC or the people I've surrounded myself with or my job, but I am just so much happier here, and I've really noticed that in the last couple of weeks. I remember around this time last year, and whenever I get nostalgic for Indiana and anything that reminds me of Indiana, I go back to that place and I remember how unhappy I was. I was so unhappy. I didn't want to go to work ever. Work was terrible. I didn't want to do anything. I never felt motivated. And I was always down trying to figure out myself. Maybe it was the time of my life, maybe it was my job, maybe it was where I lived. I don't freaking know, but since I've been here, I've been so much happier. It's crazy. Maybe not crazy, but it's really nice. And that's something that I enjoy about DC, I guess. That has nothing to do with DC, I don't think. But it might. It might. I enjoy feeling more independent here. Granted, I am very dependent on those around me. I am definitely more independent now than I have been in past years. That's empowering because I am not a very independent person, to be quite honest. with myself and the world. Because I don't know very many people here, and because it's a big city, I have to depend on myself for some things. And it makes me feel more like an adult and not a child depending on their parents or whomever. These aren't things that I enjoy about DC necessarily anymore. I need to change the title of this video. What I enjoy since moving. I don't even know what this video is about anymore. It's just a video of me talking so that I can put something on the internet. Since moving, I have given up, maybe not given up, but since moving, I have neglected many things that I used to enjoy doing. I've neglected making videos, for sure, without a doubt. And that's mostly because I live with people and you can hear through the walls. And it makes me feel uncomfortable. Self-conscious, because if you've ever seen someone making a video, you know it's not the way it turns out when you put it online. The neighbors and the roommates and the whomevers hear all of it and then laugh at you. Or in my case, they don't hear it at all because I don't talk. Recently I've been trying to be better. I've been practicing my piano more. I've been singing in the shower. Yeah, that's not something that I do every day, but I go to shower radio, so I listen to it now. And now I'm sitting down and talking to my camera, and hopefully I'm gonna edit it and upload it for your enjoyment. And I'm hoping, don't quote me on this, don't hold me to this, to do Vlogmas this year. I attempted it last year, but I really wasn't in the mood for it because last year was just death. And I think I'm gonna try it out this year. But I gotta build up that inner courage, confidence, something that's a foreign word to me. Well, I think this has been a successful video. I keep on looking at myself way too much, but that's okay. Practice makes perfect, right? I don't really know what else to talk about. And I don't know what to make videos about. I think this was a good talk today. We should do this again sometime. I'm gonna play around with the idea of Vlogmas. I know it's like a while from now, but you've gotta plan ahead. And yeah. Thank you people who've recently subscribed to me for, whatever your reasons are. I do appreciate it, and hopefully my rambling will entertain you, or at least be comforting in some way or another, and we can be internet friends. All right, I'm gonna go now. Toodles.